Sa SK. Okay. So let's continue this story from you guys move out of Umoja.
Yeah.
And you move uptown to Buru.
Buru. Now we moved to Buru.
It was one room door house now.
So now in Buru, I moved in with my sister.
She had moved out of also from her one room.
Yeah, from Umo, she came over to Buru. Now it's slightly a bigger house. Now we moved in together. And moved in with Mike.
Kev went his way.
So Kev became my landlord, my tenant. I became his landlord.
Oh.
Yeah, because the house that we went into was actually. So my dad had these rentals.
Yeah.
But my dad wouldn't allow us to take the house.
What?
Yeah.
Because you're a rebel who needed to learn a lesson.
So now Kev brought in the whole reconciliation. So Kev said, hey, listen, there is a challenge. This thing is not complete. You guys are now doing music, there is artists, but we need to perform this music. So what do? We need to have a setup. I need speakers, man. But the only thing I can think of, because I can't afford speakers, is your dad is a pastor. I'm telling you, we can't go back to Nakuru. Nakuru yezi. He said, you need to reconcile with him because we need speakers, man. So now, we had to go to Nakuru. Kev and I. Yeah, we took Mola line. Nakuru. So we went, met my dad. This is like 3 years later, man. Three and a half years later.
You haven't talked at all from the day you entered that bus and to come to Nairobi, to Umo.
3.5 years later, we're having hit songs now. But now we don't have a computer, and Kev is saying, why don't we go up? So we go to Nakuru. And I meet my dad, and he says, hey, what took you so long, Bara? I've been hearing your stuff. Allah, you've been hearing our stuff from Uku. Kumbe, the songs had hit in Nakuru as well.
What?
Yeah. So now, we reconciled. So, and we told him, okay, this is Kev. We actually work together. We live together. And Kev wants to be a DJ. And we can't afford speakers. So you need to give us speakers. Even if we'll pay for them later. Do you know we went back to Nairobi with speakers?
What?
Hey! Scoop!
Yeah.
And those speakers were the speakers Kev did his first gig. It was called JC's Groove.
JC's Groove was not our first gig.
The first gig with these 2 speakers that we came with from Nakuru.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Amen.
So your dad had the fruits had made him a believer.
Yeah.
That okay, my son isn't.
Yeah.
He understood.
Yeah.
It's just that your dad didn't have a reference point.
He didn't have a reference point. Because at that time he was asking me, what do you want to be like? I didn't have a reference point at all. I was telling him the gospel version of Camaro, man. Yeah. But hip, a bit hip.
Yeah.
Nothing. Well, this time now, he was like, Allah, these guys are doing something. You know.
When you moved to Buru, Rafton and Dadioen, even them, they went their own way. Ambassador.
Then now they moved into a different house in Umo. Now Rafton had something and he could afford some house. But still in Inako.
Yes.
Yeah.
So he moved there with Dadioen.
Yeah, with Dadioen, Ambassador, and a guy called Harry G.
I remember Harry G.
Yeah. So now, but we kept now.
Of course, you're all in touch. You still can be Christian.
So we moved to Buru. So I moved to Buru with Mike and Kev. So now the thing was, when we reconciled in Nakuru, my dad said, anyway, since you seem like your life is in Nairobi, I'll give you access to one of the rentals. Access. So I asked him, what if you give us 2 rentals? 2 1-bedrooms. So he said, why do you need 2 1-bedrooms? I just told him, you know, we are many. So now, my sister and I...
Boss, when I asked you earlier if you were poor, you guys were balling, but...
no,
you were balling, it doesn't matter, you were 2. You were balling.
Yeah, so this time...
So to be honest, Umo wasn't your lifestyle, that kind of poverty. Let's be honest. It's not that you were used to it. You know, I heard that you guys had lived together, but me, I thought, maybe because you're ghetto, you've come from that. It was new for you.
See, for me, it was new completely. Because me, I did everything regular, like regular life.
You're
I wasn't lacking. So, two other people they could consider as rich. But it's just that it's relative.
Yes,
but
I do to depend on
the standards
who it is.
of then,
Yeah.
where we were in our neighborhood, we were rich.
But but moving to Umo was a serious downgrade.
Yeah, it was a downgrade like crazy. But my dad used to tell us something. If your vision is not worth dying for, then it's not worth living for. So I had to die for it, man. So we are there. So he agreed to give us 2 SQs. 1 bedroom, 1 bedroom. 1 chini and 1 on top. So I gave Kev the 1 chini. So I was with my sister and Mike on top. And Kev now brought DJ Josh.
So Kev moves in. Okay, SK, let's continue this story. And we keep stopping. I keep stopping you because of the mind blowingness that's happening. Because you guys are the industry. But continue from the point of Kev gets a tenant, and the tenant is a guy called.
Yeah. So we take one room upstairs, and Kev takes the lower room downstairs. But he says, "I'll actually pay you." So we're like, okay. See, I have the speakers. I'll start doing my thing, and I'll be paying you rent. Yeah. But I need support. So I'll bring my I have a partner. It's called Joshua Makale. So this yellow guy comes
AKA
in
DJ Josh
and says, "I'm DJ Josh." So us guys used to call him Junior. and basically that's how it started. So from there, JC's Groove, version 1 started.
What year is this? 2003?
This is 2003 mid, going 2004 now. Yeah, actually, yeah, we are going 2000, cause that was the first gig, man.
And at this time, have you recorded anything?
Yeah, so at this time now, I took my sister's mattress and my mattress, and we recorded a track. But this track, actually, it was meant to be a promo for another DJ called DJ Moz. Yeah, so telling me, you guy can be Crystal, man. You guy, you do me.
DJ Moz was on radio this time.
DJ Moz now was on KBC.
What?
He was the hottest thing ever. DJ Moz and Jugush. So how did we meet them? We met them, went to pitch for Rafton perform at Bapo. And Bapo agreed. So the guy's playing the music. The guy was DJ Moz.
Wow.
So there's this new DJ.
Because yes, you guys are guys of Islando.
Yeah. And him is Uko Ju, is West. Ubabini, man. So we meet this guy and he says, "I'm DJ Moz, bana." Allah, there is a DJ. Yeah, we normally hear you on radio. I'll actually play Kambi Crystal stuff on my radio show.
You guys can't believe.
Yeah.
Okay,
so
let's go back to DJ
Josh and Kev.
Yeah, Josh and Kev.
Josh and Kev now, that's when their first event came up. So, but Kev was very ambitious. So he was saying, by the way, I want my first gig to be in KICC. Well, like, you guy, KICC aje, KICC hatutaweza. So he's saying, by the way, me, I have my standard, and I believe if they kick us out, they kick us out. KICC it is. So the first JC's group was Tintin Restaurant KICC.
What?
Yeah. And the guy who was on radio was Moz. So Moz would say there is this gig coming up by Kambi Crystal, done by Mo Sound. And it's called JC's Groove. And that's how it started.
What?
Yeah. So
before this, there's no events for youth?
Nothing. So at that time now, Moz would come and Kev they would both spin. And now, Moz introduced us to some guys and said, "I need you guys to produce these guys. They don't have any money, but you guys produce them. RK has done something for them. I need you guys to do something for them." Who are they? They are called Watuchopo.
Who on earth are those?
Watuchopo. So it's a crew. It's like a kambi. Yeah, their kambi was called Watu Chopo.
Who was in Watu Chopo?
So, and Watu Chopo had their artist called Joksi.
I can't believe this. So you're talking about Lena, the late Caberere, Cabs, Bana. And who was the other guy? I forgot the other guy's name.
So what's his?
They had already worked with RK.
Yeah, they had done Haijalishi.
No, Haijalishi was you guys.
Sorry. Nampenda Bwana. Yeah.
What?
Nampenda Bwana, man. So he's saying, I spoke to RK agreed to do these guys their first song, Nampenda Bwana. I want you guys to do them another song, man. They have nothing, so don't expect to be paid. Me, I play you on radio, you produce my boys. They're in a crew. What's the name of the crew? Watu Chopo. From D.
Whoa.
So he said, these are ex-Mau Mau. Uko flani.
Oh, they were Dandora.
Yeah.
Oh my God, it makes sense now.
Exactly.
Do you know how I met Giuliani?
I
met Giuliani via K Crew. And the person who brought Giuliani, because we went for a gig at MFA, the person who brought Giuliani was Lena.
Exactly. And the person who brought Lena into the game was Mose.
This world is so...
I'm tiny.
I'm joining other pieces.
Yeah, so these guys were ex-Uko Flani Mau Mau. So they formed their own gospel version, Watu Chopo. And Watu Chopo had a group, Jogsi.
What?
So Jogsi used to actually go on stage and they could come with their cheering squad.
Watu Chopo now.
Watu Chopo.
Oh, I get it. Okay, so Jogsi was just like one of the members of Watu Chopo.
Exactly.
But Watu Chopo had a crew of many people.
Exactly. Because they were the gospel version of Uko Flani.
I get.
Yeah.
What?
So Watu Chopo were the hip-hop version of Kambi Cristo.
Yes.
Which was dancehall and reggae.
Because the same thing which was happening in Umo was also happening in D. It's just that the music there was not reggae, raga.
It was hip-hop. But in Umo, the music was reggae, raga.
I scare you don't understand how you blow in my mind.
So dancehall and reggae was on this side, and hip-hop, hardcore was on this other side of the street. Because it's actually not far. We weren't far from each other.
Yeah.
But you cross the road, you're in dancehall reggae.
Yeah.
Yeah. You cross the road, you're in hip-hop hardcore.
Crazy.
Yeah. So this time, this side the heroes were Vinny and Mr. Googs. That side the heroes were Mau Mau and Keishaka.
You know, I've never understood that until now.
Yeah. It was streets.
That is crazy.
Yeah. So
you guys produced for them?
So there was a gospel crew in D and there was a gospel crew in Umo.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That was Watu Chopo. This was Kambi Cristo. Exactly. So we produced.
But at this time, guys now know Sakata is the place for music.
Yeah.
So who was like coming? And the studio was in your house?
Exactly. So I borrowed my sister's mattress. I took my mattress, put it together, and it was time for me. It was my turn now to do a song.
That's what's up.
So the song was meant to be a drop. So I did this drop and I was like, Allah, I can actually stretch this thing. So I created Cha-Cha.
And we'll do a bit of Cha-Cha. And we'll just give us some lyrical.
That's way back, man.
No, just try one.
Watu wote hapa leo sema Cha-Cha, Cha-Cha. Kila mtu kwenye radio sema Cha-Cha. It was meant to be for radio.
That was a drop.
Zikishika unakubali, zikikubeba unalia, yeah, it was a drop, by the way.
It was a drop.
It was a drop for Mose.
What?
Yeah, so then I gave Mose this drop and he was telling me people are requesting the drop. The drop.
Okay, hold on. You actually did a drop.
I did a drop.
And then you gave it to Mose.
Exactly.
And then Mose calling and saying, guys are requesting the drop.
The drop. They are saying, play the drop again.
Insane.
So we stretched the drop and made it a song. Cha-Cha.
What?
Hey. Because that's all he says. Watu wote kwenye radio, sema chacha. It was radio show.
Yeah.
Ziki chacha, unakubali. Ziki zidi, unalia. Ziki kubeba, unasema kume chacha.
Chacha.
It was a radio drop.
That is insane. Wow.
So that song blew up. Blew up like crazy.
This is what year now?
So this is 2004. 2004. It blew up. That same year, so we did a song with Jogsi. So, wachana nayo.
Yeah, wachana nayo. And we are with many people here. Yeah, we are all their friends.
Sasa hii gospel imeshika, wengine wameanza kusema ikuwe Mogithi, wengine wanasema ikuwe hip hop, wengine wanasema hip hop ikuwe Mogithi, wengine wanasema nani. Mimi nasema kama umeokoka na umevaa soksi bila kiatu, washana naye. Leta mambo. Wacha.
Yes.
Exactly.
Who produced Wachana Nayo?
We did.
Yeah, it was Sakata that produced Wachana Nayo.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Then we produced Leonie Sunday. Then we produced...
Yes, Leonie Sunday was also by... That's Joxi's song.
Exactly, by us.
But Sakata who produced?
Yes.
What?
Now Mike was on fire, man. Mike was churning tracks.
Now he was beginning to make money.
Exactly. So at first we were both doing tracks. So I was doing tracks, he was doing tracks. So I did the track for Hini Vita because we needed a follow-up for Haijalishi, man.
Yeah.
Hini Vita, so myself and Daddy Owen.
What?
It hit. It was a huge one. We were all called to UG, man.
Wow.
Yeah. So we went Jogsi. All of us.
This is the first time ulikuwa navuka border.
All of us. So we went to UG, man. International. We were carrying flags huko. We had printed tapes. Yeah, for sale. CDs bado. We printed tapes, went to UG with Dadion, with Jogsi, with everyone, man. So the whole industry is in UG.
Because you guys are the industry.
Yeah, there's no one else.
Let me ask you, at this time is ringtone there?
See.
Porcupine?
Oh, Porcupine was secular. Still.
Oh, he was secular?
Yeah, he was in a group called Melchizedek Crew with Rizai. So now that was a whole different crew that was coming up in Isili.
Wow.
Isili had a crew called Melchizedek.
You guys, you know this music industry is in your head. You know the whole
I know
story.
everyone, man. Yeah, so they had their own.
And this other guy who got saved, there were two guys in a group. Very light guy, big...
Circuit.
Enjoy.
Yeah. Circuit was way later.
Much later.
Yeah.
So Porcupine at this time is still
He's
secular.
still secular. So as guys go
ringtone, nothing. He's not
nothing, not yet. He was a toy then. He was in Coast Streets.
Oh.
He hadn't even come over.
He hadn't even done his time yet. Okay, so you guys go to UG.
So we go to UG, international show. We're called to this big church. So we go. This pastor is telling us UG is crazy about you guys. Hey, so
because even UG don't have a reference to gospel.
Exactly.
Ambassador, has he gone?
So Ambassador was around as well. So now we are going with Ambassador to UG, man.
You're taking him back home.
Back home. It was a big deal. So that time, so we get to UG like this. The pastor told us, I didn't call you. You guys are who?
What?
Yeah.
What?
I'm telling you, we didn't have fare. We had tapes for sale. We knew we used all we had for this thing, man. And we're in UG. And the pastor is saying, me, I didn't call you guys. You guys are who? We are the industry. Yeah.
Gospel is easy.
Gospel is easy. Nothing. Everyone with their flags and towels. Nothing. We couldn't even perform. Do you know, Yani, we got this guy who was in the choir for Kayanja's church.
Uh-huh.
So the guy came and said, guys, our choir is doing 2 songs for the next service. We will, because I hear your story, I'll talk to my choir to do 1 song and allow you to do 1 song because I also want to be like you guys. His name was Exodus.
I cannot.
Yeah, so he was a choir. He was in the choir.
You guys.
Yeah, Exodus.
Yani.
So he's saying, I'll talk to my choir. So he went and spoke to his choir. We had 1 chance. 1 chance.
Hey,
and
insert
that's
some
why
M&M right here. 1 shot to make it.
one
One
shot.
chance.
I'm telling you, that's where the culture of everyone going on stage at once came. It was born there.
Because everybody needed to sell.
We need
make
to
bus
sell
fare.
tapes, man. Otherwise, we won't go home. So the first guy on stage was rough. Of course, he has short hair. Katikati called the next guy. Next guy. Everyone had to perform. We killed, man.
You must
We
have
killed like
it.
crazy. Guys had never had such dancehall gospel,
People,
hip-hop gospel.
You know, as I'm hearing this, did you? Oh, you also went down with Joxy.
Everyone.
Oh, the industry.
The industry was...
You know, in fact, that's why I've sort of stopped you a bit right now. You know, in my head, I can't fathom. It's not a group of people who went down at me and my crew, because I went down to UG, like hip hop.
Yeah.
You're saying the gospel
Industry.
went down.
Exactly. We were in UG. We had 1 shot.
Kev,
Was Kev there?
okay, but still you guys went down.
Yeah, we went to UG. We killed, man. We killed. We shut it down completely. So, the issue was we were not meant to perform. So now we needed to tell people that our tapes are out there.
Mm.
So we didn't get to tell them because the mic was taken.
What?
Yeah, the mic was, and it was crazy that way. Those ones of you don't do this at church. Who are you guys?
What?
These Kenyans. What music is this you're bringing to church? Yani, we shut it down completely. But the mic was taken. So we didn't get to tell people that we have tapes. And we were chased. In UG.
Wow.
I'm telling you, man, we were stuck. We found a place, man, in a slum in UG. We stayed there for long.
Because you don't have money to come back.
Yeah, we stayed there for long. We stayed there for like 2-3 weeks. I think 3 weeks, man. So we got a place as well. So it wasn't unusual. All of us in this one room, in a slum. All we could afford was Rolex, bana.
Chapati with egg.
Exactly. I'm telling you, it was so hard. So coming back home, everyone had to find their way. So we went to talk to these bus guys. We told them, man, allow us. Take us home. So we split. So Akina Owen, they sat on the engine. You know, on the engine of the bus.
Yeah.
That place, it's hot. Hey. So I told, if you guys can sit here, tutawapeleka Nairobi. So that's how they came home. So as guys went to...
You know, that's like an 12-hour drive.
I'm telling you, man. But we didn't care.
Just going home.
Yeah, to the Kenya, man. When we got home, I'm telling you, we were saying we'll never go to UG again. We'll never go back to UG. It was the hardest time, but we were there. It was...
And you actually left a footprint.
Yeah. Kabisa. So because we went on radio, we did everything.
So Exodus is the one
Exodus is the guy
who fungured that opportunity in church without telling his passee.
Yeah.
Even him was a bit of a rebel.
Exactly. He was in the choir. So he told his choir, there's some Kenyan guys, they're stranded. Let's sing one song. Allow them to do one song. So midway, they do their song. Midway, there's a Kenyan team on stage. We killed it. We killed it, kabisa. So back home. So when we came back home, now we were unstoppable, man. We were international. What do you mean?
Walivuka boda.
Exactly. We came back and everyone was unstoppable. The industry just blew up. Kev was unstoppable, man. So churches started accepting us from that, because we are now coming from UG where we have been accepted.
Yes. Yeah. Even though you are not really accepted.
Yeah, we were not really accepted. But
them, they know you're
from
accepted.
UG. Yeah, they hear, hey, this guy is killed in UG. So we come back, and now that's how basically everyone now started building.
Exploding.
Yeah. Kev built his thing. We built Sakata Media.
Joxy went and
did
their
went
thing.
And
so everybody now, it was now time for people to go and be solo artists.
Exactly. So now it was time now to, and everyone was sampling everyone's recording. So now guys could go to Team, do a recording, go to Arcade, do a recording.
Yeah.
Everything was going round. So, and Team had new artists.
Yeah.
Gospel Fathers.
Gospel Fathers.
Yeah. And they were disruptive like crazy.
Because now they were now another, but I don't know, they were
Kawangware
crew.
Exactly.
Wow.
Gospel Fathers. So, yeah, that's how the industry started.
That is crazy.
And now from there, now we started moving. Because we said, if we were able to do it for audio, let's do it for video.